Everybody, and welcome to another On the Back Cash Reacts, where we check out some videos from the pageantry art world and give our reactions to them. My name's Sid. Chris is very happy to be here.
It's my white man. I'm going to the plate Thanksgiving, getting my third plate.
Oh my goodness!
I look.
If you move like that after 2 plates and go for your third, there's something wrong with you.
That's
what kind of food y'all eating?
Understand when it comes to
you're not doing Thanksgiving right if they don't have to roll you out of there like Violet Beauregard.
That's my plan. But see, that's the thing is that I like. Okay, we went to Golden Corral
for Thanksgiving.
With a bunch of kids. No, not for Thanksgiving. No.
You're like, man,
I love buffet. Right, buffets are like my and.
No,
I ate like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like I'm a fit man a little bit. I'm not like the fittest, but I'm fit. I ate 5 plates. Golden Corral.
That don't sound fit.
That meal was not fit.
Jesus.
Overall.
How do you put away 5 plates of food at Golden Corral?
See, me and the guy, we also have we
listen, low quality food right there.
Nah, man. Listen.
You can't eat 5.
Listen, we get a brown plate.
Sorry.
Where everything on the plate is the color brown. It's a great time.
Y'all doing food by color?
Yeah.
That's different.
Except for green. We don't go.
What?
I'm just
You
kidding.
need to be eating the green.
Guys, it's backed up. It's been 3 weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
Cedric.
I can't even segue out of that.
You think that's cool? What do you see what we got coming up next?
I mean,
God, I just Golden Corral.
GC, throw it up. Smart
you know, I get it.
Exactly.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
You're on a field trip. It's cheap. You're on a field trip. You can feed all the kids. Everybody can get some soft serve ice cream that no one knows when the last time that machine was cleaned was.
Listen, that one recently renovated, right?
Oh.
So it was not. I'm telling you,
They have a chocolate fountain.
They do not anymore because of COVID. COVID knocked that out. Shut
it all down.
When's the last time you've been to one?
I don't know. The last time, and this is why I will never go to another one of those situations again. A small child was helping themselves to spaghetti with their hands.
That sounds about right.
The worker took the pan of spaghetti out after somebody told them, walked into the kitchen, and turned right back around and brought the pan right back out onto the line. And I dropped my fork and plate right there.
I think you're at a wrong. It's
vowed
not a Golden Corral. I think
to never. What's the difference? What's the difference? Now, the only buffet exception is a Chinese buffet.
That's even worse than Golden. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Friendship tarnished.
Whatever.
Start here first, guys.
If that ends our friendship, if that is the straw that breaks the camel's back, right there.
You're gonna crap on GC and then go Chinese buffet.
What's not to love?
I'm not saying I don't like it.
Unlimited crab rangoon.
Oh no.
I mean, what more do you need?
I'm not gonna lie. The pork skewers that you're not sure if it's pork meat or something else. I'm all about that.
Or a rat.
I don't know which one it is, but
rat on a stick.
I'm all about those. Those are delicious. And that's rat. By God, that's the best meat I've ever had in my life. Anyway.
All right, so the 5 people that are watching this video,
right?
we're gonna do a react to Tarpon Springs 2023 Winter Guard show.
Let's go.
It is
awesome show.
Cool.
Literally.
Wait, what?
Dare I say the origin of cool?
Yeah. So, one of the Tarpon Springs always does something really creative, really thoughtful and outside the box, and this is no different. During the show, the origin of cool, it's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
When this show came out, one of the guard instructor I used to work with, she texted me. She's like, "Please tell me you've seen Tarpon Springs. Please tell me." I was like, "Yes." She goes, "That might be one of my favorite shows of all time." So this show is awesome if you have not seen it.
Yeah. So as always, we'll put the description to the link. The link to the show in the description below. That way you can watch it without us talking over it and things of that nature. But we're going to get into this. Zach, I believe, has not seen the show. So this is really a true gut reaction for him. I'm going to actually kind of, when you watch it for the first time or you've seen it, for me, is just trying to catch all the things. I'm going to try to see if I can catch more details. But it's a lot of really, really good stuff in there. I'm really excited to see this again. So with no further ado, Tarpon Springs performing the show The Origin of Cool in 3, 2, 1, play. Right off the bat.
Got all the All-State players
Right?
on the floor. Did not miss not a nano.
That's impressive, and you'll see that. But like the fact that you get the quality of performance live,
Like they're doing all of this by themselves.
Springs High School.
This could have won WGI wins, by the way.
What is cool? I mean, what does it mean to be cool? Cool is a verb. People who are cool are with it. They exhibit style that people want to emulate their fashion. But being cool isn't just about confidence or the threads you're wearing or being above the situation. In fact, what is considered cool changes all the time.
everybody's going to throw random 15s. Cool.
Right?
That's how we like to start.
In the legs, too. Yeah.
I feel like the color guard judges were just bombarded.
Yeah.
How the hell do we judge this? Wins? Wait.
I love the color palette that they set up with that. And
Yes.
like color guard, just the way they think
brilliant.
about things.
It's brilliant.
It's hard to figure what the but we all agree that Miles Davis was cool, laying down that beat bomb.
Sorry, I just had a Adam Sandler moment there for a second.
Jay-Z was cool. Albert Einstein too. The Godfather, James Brown. Nobody doubts that all of these cats got down. A young Tupac with hip hop. Andy Warhol's brushstroke, bringing on pop.
So good, dude.
Flags accented, what's happening in the music. Where's your musicality?
What I love about we're just kind of you're talking about the color palette and stuff, like what I love is like the flags are just enough different from the floor that what they want the pops, and then just genius, dude.
Yeah.
Let's break
You
it
better
on.
catch that, girl.
Right?
Cool. You know it when you see it. Seems the less you worry about being cool, the more you be.
I was so mad when I heard them playing this.
Right.
Afraid
telling you, their perk structure, I guarantee you, was helping this year.
Jazz like that.
We ain't dropping nothing today.
Freak like that. Let's break it on down.
Like, you almost forget they're even playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And forever changing. Over the years, there's been lots of words for cool. It's always rearranging.
Power. Let's go.
Yeah, you got your hip boss and groovy, tubular, totally rad. And you got dope, wicked, tight, sick, deaf, and man.
There are a lot of elements to try to keep up with everything.
Mm-hmm. Speaking about what's hip, or the typical way they play. Jump out your trick bag, and ease on into hip bag. But you just stay inside your show what's hip. Somehow you know there's much more. What is hip?
Here we go.
man, so good.
Flag design just makes all of that stuff pop. You got exchanges.
Goosebumps, man.
Seriously, me too. I'm sitting over here.
Golly, man.
Like it.
Was it so good to Zach left?
Zach just left. It was so good for him. He just couldn't do it anymore. Well,
But
I kind of wanted to see what he wanted to say. But
yeah,
I guess he
it's like
just
he's the one.
lots of words, I guess.
It was so good he had to leave.
Just out.
But nah, man, this kind of going back to your point, Will. Like you were talking about, like how there's so much happening on the field, like for like how the judges can. I think that's why they have like so many judges, just to concentrate on. You know, you got one person who's looking just at equipment, and one person who's looking just at movement. And like, you know,
Because I'm wondering how much, if at all, did the horn line get judged?
if they're judging by the sheet, it shouldn't have. Like,
Yeah, let's
Because
say,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's
Yeah,
almost
it is
to the point where it's like the judges are like, man, it's so, no pun intended, cool that you did this, but this ain't gonna help your score
yeah.
in a nutshell. And I don't know. For me, I kind of hate it for them like that, but at the same time, man, it's like what we talk about. Their color guard is the opposite, because if you can't spin, then props don't mean nothing.
Yep. So it was just because it's a lot going on. I didn't feel like they looked big until they got to that final
flags. Yeah.
Because I was just
Well, I think that goes to just the how they designed it, man. Like this is the third time we say it, but like just the color scheme, they kind of blend in with the floor. So like the flag work and the rifle work and all that stuff that they're doing is accentuated by that. And so like, I mean, they had dance blocks all over the place on there, but like they were a secondary or even tertiary to what was going on the floor. Yeah. So, I mean, what I really like about it is that you know, it's something I've never seen.
Yeah.
You know, and we talk about how, you know, those are the things that are memorable and pushes people to do. Now, I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that ever again, but, you know, just an innovative way of being, you know,
I think
that's where it comes from. You know, the music guard accentuates that. You know,
they're forcing folks to get out the box, man, and you know, to right to this day, like I can't remember what you said, Cedric, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I'm working with color guard people as we speak, and they come up with some of the most brilliant stuff I've ever heard. And I'm sitting back and I'm just doing tracks and I'm sitting here like, y'all finna do what in this show? And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm trying to see the show. You know what I'm saying? But something like that. Because I think a lot, even in the color guard world, there's a formula, I want to say, quote unquote. And you seem to see a lot of groups fall into that, and they go from A to Z. And stuff like this forces other groups to say, man, we need to not be afraid to try something. And I think that's what everybody's been trying to tell everybody in all genres, marching band, drum corps, indoor drum line, all of this color, like everywhere. Quit being scared to try something for the sake of winning or for the sake of titles or whatever you want to say or whatever. At the end of the day, we all here for the show aspect, because you're only going to go to the same, even if it's your favorite artist or somewhere, you're going to go to that concert only so many times that they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. I'm like, bruh, how many times I got to keep seeing this? You know, a comedian doesn't do this. He may do the same jokes, but each, you know, show to show is going to feel different. So he might say something extra or give an extra joke here or there, or the vibe's going to be different or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen many specials of Kevin Hart, but then see a different special of the same joke. It don't look the same. So they give up
delivery is a big thing. I've that analogy with kids a lot. And this is what you're getting now, because now that the activity has been around for so long. I mean, color guard's been around for over 50 years, or around 50 years now. And then drumline has been around for like 30 or 35. So like show concepts, and you know, you got hundreds of groups doing shows every year. You're going to run out of, it's hard to come up with something original. So what you're starting to see now is people are starting to do concepts that have been done before, but putting a completely different spin on them. And that's cool. Like, no pun intended, but maybe pun intended, I don't know. But I mean, Tarpon Springs they're doing shows that they're going to make them stand out. And their kids can buy into them. I don't think I've ever just seen a Tarpon Springs show, outdoor ensemble or winter guard ensemble, that I have been like, man, that is a refreshing take on this.
You remember they had that thing, that one BOA year where they had that like spinning thing? I can't even remember what it was. Like, it was just like rotating in this, and then it looked like a big giant carousel tilt-a-whirl thing. I think it was Tarpon Springs. I don't know what year that was, but they're always out there doing crazy stuff.
Always. Their marching band show this year was
unreal.
Was unreal and fantastic.
Unreal. I was so hot they didn't go to Granite.
But that's one thing that I appreciate about Tarpon Springs is as a organization, or probably even a high school, I'd be willing to bet that their musicals are fire. And something to behold and be different.
Well, it also shows you, like, having a school like that, like, to tap into the resources that they have. Like, okay, we're a, nationally recognized school, for our band programs and stuff. let's take some of our top players and let's put them on the on the floor. Like to have that resource is so valuable, and to like use that, like just really cool to see in that realm. They could have won wins. They would they would have done the same show.
Well, I don't know. They would have gave Avon a run for their money. How about I'll say that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You're right. Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that because that Avon show, god dog, bro.
it is good.
Yeah, we might
It should be illegal
at some point too.
It should have been illegal because that don't make no sense to bring something like that on the indoor floor. How dare you, Avon?
They are on a hot streak here.
Yeah, they are.
Let's think about this for a second. They won. They didn't this year, but last year they won World Class Perk, World Class Guard, World Class Wins. They win World Class Wins again this year, and then they win Grand X BOA.
Mm-hmm.
They are on fire.
Like they're going to have to get put in the rule book because
So,
you guys are not allowed to do this anymore.
but yeah, there's some really, really interesting. I'm trying to not to overuse the word cool because that's my go-to word. But like, it was lots of cool stuff in the show. Like I said, lots of dance, and just the way everything was just kind of put together, just kind of flowed really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super enjoyable. I can't say enough about Tarpon Springs. I always look forward to seeing them every year just to see what they come up with. Because it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard to be successful for that long and be innovative at the same time and be successful. Mm-hmm. Usually one begets the other, but they find a way to be excellent and be avant-garde as much as they possibly can. So,
yeah.
Well, we were gonna listen to Zach.
Zach is gone,
but I don't think he's gonna be able to make.
He won't be able to make it, man.
So
he felt so bad about he felt so bad about knocking Golden Corral. He actually sent me an apology letter.
God!
So he felt so bad he had to bow out.
So we may have him do like a short or something just about his reaction or something, or we may edit him in doing the videos. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Or you may never see this video. We may just do a whole new one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it's going
on. But yeah, Tarpon Springs, that show's super cool. You should watch it. And just get goosebumps like we did because it was amazing. It was fantastic. And that's cool. One of the cool things about what we do is sometimes the show that makes you feel something isn't always the one that wins.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. But, you know, I forgot where he finished last year, but that's one of those shows you can remember for sure.
I want to say third.
What do you
think? It wasn't third. They might have actually been fourth because I'm pretty sure Karma won.
I think so.
And then,
was Avon second?
Actually, I think Avon might have been third.
So now I'm going to look it up. Thanks, Will.
I'm sorry. I mean, be like that.
Good thing is this website is really, really cool and quick. Carmel, they were second. Tarpon Springs was second.
Second, okay.
By 0.3, so it was close.
So Avon was third.
Yeah, Avon was third.
Okay, so I knew Avon wasn't up there, but
yeah. So, super close. Super, super, duper, duper close. Which it should have been, because both of those shows were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They got somebody looking at just equipment, somebody looking at just movement, somebody looking at just design, and then they have a few folks looking at effect. So, because if you're an effect judge, like, what do you... But yeah, it's good.
Like, you know what to do.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
You know what to do.
That's cool. I mean, you know, I wish I could catch a 13. That's fine.
But
But yeah. So, all right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else,
yep.
This is another On the Back Ash React. Let us know in the comments what you thought about the show and who else you want us to watch. Like I said, we will do bands, color guards, winds groups, orph ensembles, harmonica sextets,
Church tambourine.
ladies. I don't, just whatever you got a video of, we'll do it. If you, we'll find it and put it in there for you. So be looking out for that. 'Tis the season for reacts because there's literally nothing going on. So hot reacts coming your way. So this would be a good time to get yourself in there. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We're on social media aspects of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. All the places and things. So for Chris and Will and Zach, whose computer had to reboot, my name is Cedric. This has been another episode of On the Back Ash Reacts, and we are out. Peace.
See you.
Oh.